And we're going to get started with this post here from the White House. President Donald J. Trump welcomes Ukrainian President Zelenskyy to the White House. So we're just going to see the meet and greet as he pulls up and walks up, shakes Trump's hand. How you doing? The baby all grown up again. Gonna make some time to talk about what happened with President Putin over the phone. 2.5-hour conversation Trump had with him yesterday. As the press yells, as they shout. All right. There we go. So that's good. So this is from Benny Johnson. President Trump, quote, President Putin wants to end the war. I think that President Zelenskyy wants to get it ended. Now we have to get it done. The peace president.
President Putin wants to end the war, or I wouldn't be talking this way. I think he wants to end the war. I spoke to him yesterday for 2.5 hours. We went through a lot of details. He wants to get it ended. I think that President Zelenskyy wants to get it ended. Now we have to get it done. President Putin wants...
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope they're going to get it done. I don't know. I haven't heard any bangers. I haven't heard any blockbusting news come out, so I have a feeling that it's not officially over as of now. I think I would have heard if there was any kind of ceasefire or if there was any immediate agreement to stop shooting at each other. So I don't think that quite happened today, but hopefully progress is being made at least. So this is from Fox News. President Trump, a tunnel from Russia to Alaska. That's an interesting, what do you think of that, Mr. President? Do you have any ideas? How do you like that idea? And the Ukrainian President Zelenskyy said, I'm not happy with this. Yeah, because why would he be? And Trump said, I don't think he liked it. So let's see what that's all about.
Russia and Alaska. Are you interested?
I just heard about it. A tunnel from Russia to Alaska. I just heard about that one. That's an interesting one. We'll have to think about that. I hadn't heard that. We just did a nice road in Alaska. That's going to get us to a lot of minerals, and we have a
rare
piece
earth
of
minerals
it, a good piece
on
of
the
the
way
ownership because of the fact we made it possible. But this came up yesterday. A tunnel from Russia to Alaska. That's an interesting. What do you think of that, Mr. President? Do you have any ideas? How do you like that idea?
I'm not happy with this.
I don't think you're going to like it. I don't think you liked it.
I'm not happy with this idea. But what's the point, though? Because on the other side of Alaska, I mean, look, if you look at the Bering Strait, hold on. Here, you know what? I'm going to bring up the map because I actually have the map right here. So, hold on. All right, we're going to have a look at this. So here we are in Alaska, in the middle of effing nowhere at this point. I'm assuming the tunnel is going to go from here to here because that's the shortest distance, and it would probably cost the least. So, yeah, we've got Wales right here on the edge, which I'm sure is very, not a huge population, I would imagine. Here, let's see. So they got an airstrip at least, the Wales airport, a couple of buildings here and there, but nothing substantial. But beyond that, there is nothing, fucking nothing, except the Bering Land Bridge National Preserve. And then you've got, of course, I'm assuming that's called the Bering Strait, right? Yeah, the Bering Strait. And on the other side, they've got this tiny, tiny little settlement. It's not even a settlement. Like, there's nothing there. I mean, they named it, but there really isn't anything there. I've looked at this area before. Uellen. So there's a settlement here, and I don't know what they're doing out there. I don't know if they're mining or what's going on over there. But beyond that, there is absolutely nothing. So what would be the point in building a tunnel that would connect the two? I don't even think that any of these settlements here, like there are roads that connect these settlements with these down here and a little bit down in this area. But as far as a road that goes from, oh shit, what did I do? Uh-oh, what the fuck? Why did it go that far over? As far as a road that's in this region, connecting it with the rest of the Russian country, I don't think that there is any. I mean, what do I know at the end of the day? I mean, maybe not. And I mean, possibly there might be a road that goes from here on through. I just don't see the point. I don't it's going to be extremely sparsely traveled, if at all. And even if they were to build a tunnel connecting the two countries, are we going to allow free passage? I mean, of course, we're going to have customs and immigration set up, but is that really going to be something that people are going to be taking advantage of? Like, people in Alaska, are they going to get a day job over in Russia to go to work for the day and then come back home? I don't know. Anyway, it's the first that Trump heard about it, so it's an interesting idea. I just don't think that's going to be a wise way to spend taxpayer dollars. Anyway, I guess for diplomatic reasons, I guess to try to form an alliance in some way, shape, or form. I guess that technically, could be a first step. Anyway, so this is the entire meeting. President Trump participates in a bilateral lunch with the president of Ukraine. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just want to show that it's here. It's 39 minutes.
Right? It was good.
And what I'll do, I'm going to repost
right?
it. If you want to check it out on my profile, you could also go to the White House, at White House, if you have an X account. If you ever get on the X platform, it'll be over there. And also, direct link to my X profile is down in the description if you want to check that out too.
Good. If they're doing a good job, we'll let them come.
And this came out at 1:34 p.m. today.
December 5th. Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's an honor to be with a very strong leader, a man who has been through a lot, and a man who I've gotten to know very well, and we've gotten along really very well. And we had a big call yesterday, as you know, with President Putin, and we'll be talking about it. President Zelenskyy of Ukraine has endured a lot. I mean, he really has. He's endured a lot, and we've endured it with him. To be honest, it's been a long time, and I think we're making great progress. So we're going to be talking about that today. We'll be talking about what took place yesterday with...
Well, plus there's some of those idiot American citizens. You remember hearing about that a couple of years ago where there were American citizens that were enlisting in the fight with Ukraine. They were actually flying out there and they were participating with Ukraine fighting Russia.
My phone call with President Putin. And I think that things are coming along pretty well. It began with Alaska, where I think certain guidelines were discussed, and we want to see if we can get this done. This was long ago into the Biden administration. I came here and we inherited this, and we'd like to see if we could finish it, end it. We want it ended. So many people have died in this war, and we're gonna get it ended. So I just want to thank you all very much. If you have a couple of questions, go ahead, please. In fact, before I do that, let me just ask the president to say a few words. Thank you.
Man, look at this room, man. All the paintings up. I'm not familiar with this room in the White House. But yeah, man, look at all the press there, man. Just a whole gaggle of them just sitting over there. So there's Zelenskyy. Not familiar with these individuals. Maybe, well, he actually looks like he has a U.S. pin, so I don't know who that is. And that dude kind of looks Ukrainian. But I don't know who they are. I don't know. Whatever.
Sure. Glad to meet you again, Mr. President. Thank you very much for the invitation. Again, my congratulations with your successful ceasefire in the Middle East.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you did it. And I think this is the momentum to finish Russia's war against Ukraine. I think that...
He's getting better with his English, isn't he?
We understand that Putin is not ready. I think not ready, but I think that I'm confident that with your help, we can stop this war. And we really need it. We see that they don't have successful steps on the battlefield, and it's good. I think that their army is weak now, but a lot of losses. They have a lot of losses and in economy and people, and I think this is a very important moment. And I
see that Ukrainian flag here on the camera,
Mr. President, after our phone calls.
Yesterday
I had a good opportunity to meet with the big American energy companies, and they're ready to help us. Yes, after all these attacks on our infrastructure, Russian attacks, and etc. And I had also meetings, thanks to your team. We had meetings with a good military companies. We spoke about air defense, and I want to share it after with details where we are. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Very good. And I think it looks beautiful in his jacket.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I hope people notice. It's actually very stylish. I like it.
President Trump.
Please go ahead.
Under the Biden administration, the White House was fearing of a possible escalation. They were not allowing the Ukrainians to strike into Russia, fearing of this escalation.
Yeah.
Would your administration allow Ukrainians to strike deep into Russia?
We're going to be talking about that. That's something we'll be talking about. You're right. It's an escalation, but we'll be talking about that.
I was going to say, man, that's not going to fix anything. It's only going to make it worse.
Because it's a leader that we like. We like Viktor Orban. He likes him. I like him. It's a country that's a safe country. Done a very good job. He's been a very good leader in the sense of running his country. He doesn't have a lot of the problems that other countries have. And so we've decided that we'll be going to be with Viktor Orban, and he will, I think he'll be a very good host.
President Trump, President Trump, right here.
It's
President Trump.
Hungary, yeah.
Zelensky
We're doing Hungary, yeah.
with Putin? Is it a trilateral meeting, or is it just you and Putin?
To be determined, but I would say most likely it's going to be a double meeting. It'll be a double meeting, but we will have the President, Zelensky, in touch. There's a lot of bad blood with the two presidents, and I'm not speaking out of turn when I say it. It's a very difficult situation. You know, we just settled the war, and after thousands of years, I guess. People say anywhere from 500 to 3,000 years, and I was in rooms, as you saw, because you were with me, a lot of you were with me last week, with leaders that didn't like each other, but they were able to get along. These two leaders do not like each other, and we want to make it comfortable for everybody. So one way or the other, we'll be involved in threes, but it may be separated.
President Trump.
All right. I'll just cut it there. Anyway, if you want to watch the rest of it, it'll be in on my profile, or you can just go straight to the White House. So this is from the GOP. Well, technically, it's from Donald J. Trump's True Social, and it was posted by the GOP. The meeting with President Vlodymyr Zelenskyy of Ukraine was very interesting and cordial, but I told him, as I likewise strongly suggested to President Putin, that it is time to stop the killing and make a deal. Enough blood has been shed, with property lines being defined by war and guts. They should stop where they are. Let both claim victory. Let history decide. No more shooting, no more death, no more vast and unsustainable sums of money spent. This is a war that would have never started if I were president. Thousands of people being slaughtered each and every week. No more. Go home to your families in peace. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you take a quick second to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And check out The Swamp, which drops Monday through Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern, covering the daily happenings inside the federal machine. Thank you very much for watching.